What the world? You can hear that shit in the background. Yeah, I had to listen to see if I can hear the sound. And I heard that shit in the background. That's crazy. All right, this I know that's working. What's going on? What's going on? My name is Ari, the Healing Empress. All right, aka the Fly Goddess. And let's see what's going on in your energy and what you should know. Let's see. All right, so somebody's, I feel like somebody's evil eyeing you. All right, some sort of jealousy. Maybe somebody is looking at you like you think that you're better than them, type of energy, when that's not the case. All right, you just want better. All right, family, tradition, legacy, material wealth, financial security. All right, and you have some sort of financial wealth coming towards you. All right, let's see. My bad, y'all. Um, there's some sort of lump sum of something coming towards you. Whatever this is going to help you do something that you're wanting to do, or something that you're needing to do, is what I'm hearing. All right, let's see. Man, I had to get on TikTok too. Okay. All right, so there's something that you're getting ready to receive. You got karmic femme here in judgment. Somebody's going through some sort of judgment. Somebody wanted to win at all costs when it came to a priestess, a divine feminine, a healer, a sweetheart. All right, so I feel like somebody doing some shit behind the scenes, but somebody is so weak that it just works. Responsibility burden. Whatever this is, this has been a burden on your life, all right? Or you're not gonna let it be a burden on your life. Hard work, achievement, effort, reliability, practicality, discipline, hard work and perseverance. All right, you've worked so much on yourself that you are not gonna let somebody hold you back. All right, somebody doing a love spell, somebody trying to control the situation. All right, using a love spell. All right, intellectual pursuits, communication. All right, so you could get some sort of communication about something. You got death magic here. It's like somebody is mad at something. It's like someone is, for example, somebody throwing spell work at the person that you with. It's making them not act in the way that they should act. Type of energy. What's going on? All right. And it's making them act out of character. And it's making them act out of character for the simple fact that they aren't healing. All right. They aren't strongly connected to God. So anything is just, working. All right. So they could be sending all types of confusion spells for a motherfucker not to do what they're supposed to be doing. All right. Anxiety here. Somebody is worried about something. Expectations. Somebody feel like you're being deceptive about something, right? Somebody feel like you're hiding something. All right, this is the flying monkey here. This is somebody who is jealous and envious. All right, this is somebody who don't know your every move. All right, rest, solitude, rejuvenation, introspection, and meditation is here. All right, transition. Something is changing. Somebody passing away as well. All right, nurturing, um, abundance, generosity, sensuality. All right, divine feminine. You're getting ready to explore. You're getting ready to move forward. North Node. All right, and somebody know that. Somebody is jealous. Change. Somebody is like, well, how the fuck? Somebody was relying on your energy. Emperor with some masculine energy. Somebody know that something changing. Something is changing. All right, yeah, intuition. Somebody knows that something is getting ready to change. Secrets and mysteries and inner wisdom. Somebody feel like you holding something in and you're not saying anything. All right, or it's more to the story is what I'm hearing. All right, distant future. Somebody trying to block something, trying to cause you some sort of destruction, but it's not gonna work. All right, it's only gonna put themselves in a world of hurt. Rich girl is here. All right, and then you got confidence. Somebody don't like your confidence. All right, this is somebody who, people. If somebody don't like your confidence, then it's giving low self esteem. All right, it's giving low self esteem. Somebody don't like your wisdom. Somebody don't like the fact that you fucking smart. Somebody wants you to be a dumb bitch. Simple as that. And this is why this person is getting left behind. God is blessing you. God is blessing you with something to help you move forward. All right, whether it's a job, money. All right, but whatever it is being granted. God know you passionate about your new beginning. All right, expectations and spirits that don't say shit because you already said what you needed to say. All right, leadership, entrepreneurship, passion, confidence. Somebody don't like the fact that you changed. You're aligned, divine feminine, nurturing. You have to heal yourself. Somebody don't want you to be in this state. All right, somebody wants you to be in this heartbreaking situation. Emotional pain, grief, loss, shit that you got to keep healing and healing from. All right, being just mentally abused. All right, staying in some bullshit that ain't worth it. And this is why spirit again is moving you forward. Rising star, abundance is here. Yeah, no more feeling trapped. If you're feeling trapped, that shit finna end. That shit is fixing to end. All right, divine feminine. Somebody is up. Somebody is depressed. Somebody is worried. It's somebody that you in a commitment with, or somebody you was in a commitment with. Sweetheart, this person sees you, or you are the sweetheart. I don't think this person is seeing you as a sweetheart. All right, this person's trying to block shit. He's just wishing, when it's almost like, say you trying to leave a situation, somebody say you ain't going nowhere. That's like, trying to hold somebody in bondage, right? Using words and shit. Like, yeah, this person's being blocked. Damn. All right, because you're moving forward. Achievement and money is here. You get what the fuck you deserve. That's for sure. All right, intuitive Kev is here. You're knowing exactly what it is that you need to do. Hey, love. I'm doing you next. All right, romance, charm, creativity. Yours is next. All right, health concern. All right, somebody's having some sort of health concern. All right, romance is here. Somebody just, somebody's feeling like it's somebody else, and it's just you loving on you. Progress, expansion, foresight, partnership. All right, victory, success, recognition, leadership, confidence, creativity, romance, and charm. Yeah, somebody feel like it's somebody else. They feel like it's somebody else. But that's besides the fucking point. Thank you. All right, GUN. Gun is significant. Divine wealth. All right, so I'm hearing you gotta protect it. You gotta protect your legacy. Somebody is not a part of your legacy. Damn, this tattoo. This is a tattoo card that wasn't even supposed to be in here, but it says no regrets. All right, so no regrets. You got new money coming on the way. It's fair to say live your life, no regrets. You've learned the things that you needed to learn to make the smart decisions. Change is here. All right, change is getting ready to happen. There's some sort of claim that's coming towards you. 2, 3, 4. All right, somebody is figuring out why they should have never fucked with you. Somebody in the first place. Somebody's in regret. All right, a decision has been made. All right, you could have made a decision about something daytime, or you finna get ready to hear about a decision. All right, apartment is here, so you could be moving. You could be moving. All right, somebody is asking about you. This is a brother-in-law, or uncle. Somebody asking about you. All right. Finally moving. Finally moving. All right, getting money at the same time. All right, so you are getting money at the same time that you're moving. All right. Somebody watching you because they miss you. All right, this could be somebody from your past. Poison is here. Brother-in-law, uncle. Somebody could be trying to poison someone. Confirmation. All right, date night out. Could be taking yourself out. Celebration is what I'm hearing. Watching. Somebody is watching you. Somebody understand the position in the world. Okay, so whoever this person is that you're going towards, they're going to understand your position in the world. But not only that, in their life, they're going to treat you like they're supposed to. All right, you were right about the family. Somebody pulling on your energy. All right, Virginia could be significant. Right. So you were right about something. It's something that you're thinking and you were right about it. All right. Superpower. Spirit finna show you something is what I'm hearing. Leaving the East Coast. Something that you're not even thinking of. So something's getting ready to happen that you're not even thinking of. All right. Somebody doing some sort of jar magic. Somebody finna have some internal illness. It's like the second time. Oh, this is more than the second time. But every time I do a read, I look over and that card's popping out. Somebody has some sort of internal illness and they're hiding it. Somebody knows that you're special. All right, so somebody got plans for you. All right, but somebody can't wait to hold you tight. All right, so there's some sort of plans here. All right, somebody feel like they owe you. Feds is here. Baby father manning up, showing up in a whole new different side. It's going to take a chance and pop up. What is going on here? Do for me. What does that mean, do for me? What are you talking about? All right, so somebody doesn't want to live without you, or somebody feels like they're not going to live without you. Right, grandmother is significant, inheritance, property, love hidden. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, I'm in a complete sentence. What do you mean? All right, let's see. Inheritance, property, titles, generic traits. All right, you got some sort of inheritance coming your way. Virgo could be significant. All right, somebody get in a car accident in the next 3 days. This keep coming out too. All right, God finna show you a superpower. You said you can't love the women I used to. The old women must have been karmic women, karmic unhealed women. Huh. High school is significant. I don't know. I feel like somebody is reaching out to you from high school, some type of way. I'm gonna pull a few more cards for you. All right, the list is open, you guys. If you're wanting a general or love read, all right, dirty offer is here. Somebody could be trying to give you a dirty offer, all right, to stay. Somebody sees your glow up. A sister, sister-in-law, or aunt. Mason. Florida is significant. It's like somebody want to give you a dirty offer, but it's attached to any type of energy. All right. Somebody getting arrested. Just don't deal with nobody from the past when it comes to family. Somebody's in love with somebody, child. Graveyard spells. Somebody doing graveyard spells. Your feelings are real. Somebody wants you to know that their feelings are real. All right, Virgin Islands could be significant, coming back, being the best for you. All right, this sounds like somebody that you knew a long time ago. House already picked out, so Spirit has already picked out everything for you. Seeing the truth about you, getting ready to buy supplies for your business. Somebody's looking forward for you to give you some sort of information. Um, moving quietly came out for this one too. Yeah, moving quietly, meaning you already said what you said. So when it's time, you're just going. Because you don't know nobody shit. Divine intervention. And getting help until big money comes. Family. Scared of you, but still love you. Somebody, somebody terrified of you. Doing something, somebody doing something that you thought that they would never do. All right. 144 on this timer. Something about an aunt. Your father's first cousin's mother. Something like that. Confirmation. Family. Somebody could be calling you. Somebody could be contacting you. McDonald's significant. Somebody could show you so much love. Some hidden money. As soon as you hear from them, you're gone. And this could be a job or this could be money coming your way. Either way it go, you wait on it. It's a phone call that you finna receive. Somebody doing something that you can't resist. And hell, this might be a job offer. Somebody had you all wrong. Something about Denny's rolling up. Somebody having a stroke. Money coming in from everywhere. You said, am I talking about you when it comes to what? No, this is somebody's personal read. If you would like a read, then let me know. All right, traveling the world, moving away from fake people and fake supporters. All right, people that don't mean you no good. All right, you got a lot of people scared now. All right, because people felt like you were never gonna do something and you're doing it. Somebody was doing some shit up under the moon. Somebody was just basically trying to kill everything in your path. All right, rental is significant. Rental in the woods. Cabin. Somebody could be renting a cabin in the woods doing spell word practitioners. Here, somebody going to a practitioner. All right, crying because it's all over. Having to sit down when it comes to you. All right, somebody wants to have some sort of family with you. So I feel like this is somebody from the past. Some from the past. All right, somebody died. Damn. Land is significant. Somebody could have died and left you some land. Walmart is significant. Somebody doesn't want to keep you waiting. All right, so I don't know. Maybe somebody is getting ready to contact you. Somebody was paid to be quiet. Mason is significant. All right, Viper. Fear and healing. All right, Starfish. Wishes and sensitivity. Kangaroo. Progress and care. All right, so you're definitely moving forward. Resilience and life cycle. Listening and secrecy. All right, so spirit could be telling you a lot of shit at this time, but you just quiet and keeping it to yourself. All right, love, motherhood, changes and dreams. Things are getting ready to change for you. All right, protection and faith. Spirit says as long as you got to keep that faith and keep up your protection, watch how things is getting ready to change for you out of the blue. And that is your read.